They're just running down the floor now trying to shoot. And then the game's getting a little rough right now. As Compton takes the ball in, gets bumped, no call, ball goes out of bounds. Looks like they're going to say Union touched it last, and Dean's set to inbound.
Noah Garrison did knock that one out of bounds. As the shot goes in, it's good for David George. Great inbound play. Union's lead is now just 27-26.
Union taking their time, bringing it down. Rasnick's got the ball center court. Dean's picking up the pressure. Drives in, dishes out to Andy Jones. Jones back to Phelan. Phelan drives in, spins, walks, not called. Shot, no good. 19 seconds to go. Rebound by Compton.
Dean's got the basketball now. He's driving down the court. He gets mugged, but however, there's no call. Again, back and forth they come. Here comes Union. Union pulls up for a three. That one's going to be by Rasnick. Makes misses. That's stolen away by Jacob Hicks. Hicks with the basketball. And
Joe, they're going to have to call this game tight. I love an aggressive game, but this one is about to get to Wise Central levels here. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Back and forth. They eclipse about 15 seconds. Only 2 seconds left in the half. Shot goes up for Union. No good. And we go to halftime. After a sluggish start, Gate City and Union, a back and forth second quarter. It's Union 27, Gate City 26. We'll come back. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Broadmoor Senior Living at Johnson City is known for its warm, social feel and great customer service. Because we're a relatively small community, we get to know our residents well, and they become like family to us. We take pride in the care and service we provide to our residents and their families and remain committed to providing a supportive community atmosphere that is more than just a place to live, it's home. So give them a call today at 423-282-0300. Again, that's 423-282-0300. Broadmoor Senior Living of Johnson City. Whether you're headed out to the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see the outstanding folks at the Campus Drive-In on Kane Street in Gate City. Campus Drive-In supporting Gate City Athletics for over 60 years, and they have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open 7 days a week. Also go in and ask about their new ice cream machine as well. So give them a call for call-in orders at 276-386-3702. Again, that's 276-386-3702.
And we're back here from an exciting Union High School. Again, Union has the lead 27-26, but I've got two of the heroes from the girls' game. Again, Ashley Gibson and Jaden Pullen. Ladies, how are you?
Good.
All right, we'll start with you. Miss Ashton, how are you doing? And again, talk about the big role you played coming off the bench and giving it such a lift to this Lady Devil team. Just talk to me.
Well, it was fun, and we were ready to play.
That's a big difference. You know, some games y'all come out a little bit slow, and you can sort of tell that it took a while. Jaden, what did you see interior-wise? And I mean, you dominated again, but you know, talk about your thoughts about this game.
We worked more against the zone during practice, so we were expecting them to run it zone the whole game, and that's what they did. So we were just more knowledgeable about what to do and stuff.
So now again, talking about Ashton, you had several rebounds and gave him some good lifts again off the bench. Do you think that's kind of your role on this team now?
Yeah, when you come in, you have to be ready to play, or I don't know, you get put back down.
So again, a big win over Union. Y'all now stand 5-4 in the conference. You got John Battle coming to Gate City next Tuesday. Your initial thoughts about getting ready for the Lady Trojans?
We need to rest up a little bit because we've been playing weekend after weekend, about 3 games a week. But I think we're going to be ready. We're going to kick some butt.
All right. All right, so guaranteeing a victory on Tuesday night. Yes. All right, folks. Ashton Gibson has just announced that they will knock off John Battle on Tuesday night as a half-court shot is being attempted here during halftime. So, ladies, certainly do appreciate you. And like I said, just wanted to mention to you, congratulations on a big win. Proud of you. And like I said, we'll see you on Tuesday night. All right, that is Jaden Fullen and Ashton Gibson, two of the heroes of the previous game. Again, Gate City knocking off Union here tonight. About 6:20 left here before the end of halftime. We'll have the stats, and Mr. Carr may get a basketball to the face as he comes back in. We'll take a quick break, come back. We've got the stats. We'll talk about that first half. A wild and woolly first half. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
With over 100 offices throughout Virginia, you can count on your local Virginia Farm Bureau insurance agents to be there when you need them most. Whether you find yourself in a fender bender, insuring your first home, or with a new addition to the family, our agents are ready to help you through every stage of life. Connect with your local agents, Whitney McConnell, Richard Helms, and David Weddick here in Scott County at 386-7411 or online at vafb.com. Coverage provided by Virginia Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company and their affiliates.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue!
This is Coach Scott Vermillion, head coach of the defending state champion Gate City boys basketball team. And you're listening to the home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
And we're back here. About 4 minutes left of halftime. They're doing the half-court shots and as trying to get the crowd into it. Chris, take us through the first half stat-wise and what was a topsy-turvy first half.
That definitely was. It was definitely kind of the tale of two quarters. Bradley Dean wound up with 7 points for the half. John Compton with 2, David George with 3, Drew Vermillion with 3, and Jacob Hicks with 3. You seen a pattern here? That gives Gate City a total of, I'm sorry, let me check that. Hicks had 4, Vermillion's got 6 now. Forgot to look at the first quarter there. It gives Gate City a total of 26 points. They had 17 in that second quarter, which there's a bright spot there. They actually won the second quarter. I had Union only with 10 points in the quarter. Right now, Noah Garrison's got 9 points total. Alex Russell with 5. Justin Phelan with 8. And Antoine Jenkins with 1. Connor Giza with 4. When you look at the defensive side, Gate City right now has 16 rebounds compared to 15 for Union. Bradley Dean's got 4 with 2 steals. John Compton 3 rebounds and a steal. Dondre Mack 1 rebound. David George 4 rebounds and a block shot. Drew Vermillion a couple of rebounds. Jacob Hicks 2 steals along with a block shot. And Sally with a block shot and 2 rebounds. Gives Gate City a total of 5 rebounds and compared to 4 for Union.
We talked about this in the pregame about if this is the first road test for this team without Irvin and what will happen if Dean is not. We talked about them in the previous game against West Central. When they played Dobbs Bennett, Dean was completely cold and they shut Irvin out, and it really wasn't a good effort by Gate City. Okay, Dean's been kind of streaky here, and if he's not able to go, again, getting triple team with this crowd and the emotion of this game, who steps up, and what do you do if you're Gate City?
Well, right now you've got to look at Vermillion and Hicks. Both of them have shot the ball tonight. Vermillion sitting with 6 points and Hicks with 4. They're going to be on Dean. We might as well accept that fact.
Oh, yeah.
So they've got to step up. You know, David George, I just keep feeling like he's ready to bust loose. And I would just as soon it happen tonight, sooner rather than later. And maybe they can take up the slack. They're missing Irvin right now, but like I said earlier, I'm not sure that Irvin would have made that much of a difference in the game. Gate City just came out incredibly cold in that first quarter.
So if they can, and I can talk about, they're double and triple, and Dean will get that until Irvin returns, or if he returns the rest of the season. If they can spread and get some passing lanes to a David George, a John, Sally makes some good moves without the basketball. He's been able to get open, and if we can just feed those big guys, we're going to have to rely a little bit more on that inside-outside game than we have in days gone by.
Well, we're really seeing this game's really highlighting what I think is Gate City's biggest weakness of the season, which is playing that isolation ball. They for some reason get it into their minds that that's what they have to do, and they go down and they make poor shots when they're off balance, not in position, and Union tonight is able to take advantage of that.
So as we're getting ready for the start of the second half, Union with a 27-26 lead as Union has the basketball again. This will be Alex Rasnick. Rasnick passes over to Jones and being passed around at the three-point line. Again, Rasnick with those 2 big threes earlier. They do feed the ball inside. Shot is up, no good. David George, the man of the myth, the legend we talked about, might be the person, again, to step up. He's got that first rebound. As John Compton with the basketball now, you got John Compton drives all the way in, and the ball is knocked away. Passed back out, though, to Vermillion. Vermillion's got the basketball, shoots a 3, no good. Union with a rebound. Here comes Union on the attack as they try to drive inside. Shot is up, and it's good by Alex Rasnick. We talked about this last game. A lot of these guards have been able to penetrate Gate City and be able to dish or to make those inside shots. Just right there as an example, and they've got a 3-point lead. As the ball goes into David George. George across the court to John Compton, who pulls up for a 3. Up and in, give him 3. John Compton ties the ball game with his 5th point. 6:50 left in the third quarter. We're tied at 29.
So we're starting over now, Joe. Maybe Gate City can settle into a rhythm here and establish themselves.
As a give and go, knocked away by John Compton. He's got the steal and trying to force the issue. Takes it all the way coast to coast and is rejected by Justin Phelan.
That was pretty impressive. Compton was extended up to make the shot, and that got swatted back into the stands.
Extended and he's got some ups. Again, 6:30 left. As the ball gets inside to George. George gets up though, misses with the rebound. Ball goes up. He gets his own rebound again. David George now passes over to Compton. Compton for 3. Yes! Give him 3. Gate City with the first lead of the night. He's got his 8-point, 32-29.
2 threes in a row for Compton. They're starting to collapse in on Union is to guard underneath with George there. That's leaving Compton open.
Union looking for a cutter across the middle. They don't get it. However, Rasnick, though, goes left hand, shoots up, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Union. It will be Gate City basketball.
Well, 2 Union players there, Giza and Jones, both went for the ball, and they kind of took each other out of the play, and the ball went out of bounds.
There's a timeout on the court. 30-second timeout. Again, Gate City now with a 32-29 lead. Compton with those 2 big threes. But again, and George was able to get a shot, couple of rebounds as well to start off. We'll see if they've corrected certain things that's happened in the first half.
Well, those 2 3-pointers now have Compton as the leading scorer right now for Gate City. He's sitting with 8 points. Bradley Dean with 7. Compton's right now making the most of this opportunity. let's just hope they can keep this intense.